You're back with me again. I'm Chantalee Gander, the Managing Director of A Sense of Place here at the historic African American owned Clemmons Family Farm. What we're doing is using grant funds and the support of so many others to repurpose the 1830 Big Barn into a visual and performing arts center focused on African American and African diaspora culture and heritage. I'm joined by two guests today. I'm standing here with Hedden, who is the artistic director of the Young Writers Project and also a spoken word artist. I'm also standing here with Dan, who's one of the carpenters and working with Building Heritage and with Elliot to help us realize our dream of turning this into an arts and culture center. Why don't I start with you, Dan? Why don't you tell us what's going on this week and what do you have new for us?
Right now, the floor that we're standing on is supported by steel, and within the next couple of weeks, we'll have all the timbers that we cut down under the basement, and we'll have the building back down, supported by new timbers. The concrete crew is downstairs, and they started pouring yesterday. They poured a new footer. The excavation's all been done, and we're looking forward to getting the building back down on its new foundation that we hope will last another 150, 200 years.
Now, Rajni, you were part of one of the groups that shared your ideas about how to use this big barn. So why don't you take us through that a little bit?
Being such a crucial resource and a hub of cultural import, that we wanted it to retain that cultural richness and to be a safe place and a sanctuary and a solace, particularly for people of African descent, as well as in addition to an open cultural and heritage center resource for the greater Vermont community.
You'll be joining us again with another artist to talk more about some of the ideas and some of the visioning and some of the spirit of what we're seeking to do as we establish this place as an African American, African diaspora arts and culture center. So join us for making history and creating place here at the Clemmons Family Farm.
Yes, about a sense of place, about loving yourself, your culture, and your face. Say grace. We're here at the Clemmons Farm, loving life. That means we doing no harm. A place of sanctuary by any means necessary. Techniques vary, and we got spare love to exchange, and that's so rare for a place space to land. Oasis is glaring. Hey, it might get hotter than the Saharan, but we stay fertile, not barren. We sharing. Sworn in, we got the born blend. We still forming, so we still roaming. Open, get them wide open, we scoping. Look at the hope and compassion that we are sculpting. Share with the people, live from the pulpit. The reverend, come and share with little reverence. So you can sip it like a beverage. And find a place for your balance and your leverage. Hopefully this peace and love, it'll never end. That's the pure reason we're endeavoring.
Creative placemaking and preservation work at the historic Big Barn are funded in part by Art Place America to foster community well-being through African American and African diaspora programs, and by the Vermont Division of Barn Preservation to restore and enhance this historic structure for the public's enjoyment and appreciation of Vermont's heritage. This work is joyfully implemented by the A Sense of Place project partners at the Clemmons Family Farm.